Oh, shit. Oh, cool. Oh, hey, Monique, how you doing? Hey, Paris, how's things? How'd you guys enjoy your holiday? Hope it was good. It was quiet. That's good. Quiet is good. Just messaging my sister. Hey, Barbie, how was your holiday? Cool. Just got some good news. I guess that's why I got the card I got yesterday. Good. Hallelujah. Hallelujah. Finally. Hallelujah. Works out perfect. Good. Hi, Marilyn. How you doing? Hope you had a good holiday. Hope you all did. The wind's finally come down a bit. It's not raining anymore here. I just had dinner. I went to the drive-thru and got chicken tenders and fries. That's all I wanted tonight. And I got a Pepsi. I haven't had a Pepsi in like 10 days. So I've drank not even half of it. I'm gonna marinate it. It's still the holiday. Oh yeah, you guys are like way behind me. It's 7 o'clock here. You guys are like probably 4 hours behind me. I'm ahead of the world. Well, there's people ahead of me too. Europe is ahead of me. I just finished talking to my nephew. That pain in the ass. It's 11 o'clock there in England. He's 4 hours ahead of me. Just finished talking to his nuisance ass. Fucking nuisance. 3 p.m. for you? Yeah, 7 p.m., 7:09 here. All right, Monique, thanks for the super chat. You said, how would this weekend go for you and the kids? Well, I think it's just you worrying probably about stuff, but try not to worry and try not to feel like, things are going to be bad because it won't. I see you guys having a lot of good times. I see you guys, I see if you put the effort in, things will be successful and you'll get, you'll attain what you want to, your plan will go according to plan. Looks like you guys will have fun. You'll go out to eat, a lot of pleasure, laughing, fun. Um, I see a young boy and a young girl here. I see, oh, I don't know if you have two daughters or whatever, but I know I see a boy and like two or three girls. So it might be you and your two girls and your boy. I don't know. I think can't remember if you have a. I think you have a boy and a girl. But I don't know if you have two girls. But even if you're taking like your mom with you or a friend or another woman or another kid or something, I see all of you guys having fun. But if it's not that, then it's just like that type of thing. Oh, you got two boys and a girl. Okay, it was the opposite way around. Okay, cool. Yeah, I see three people having fun with you, so I guess that's the three. So I see you guys having fun, see you guys compromising to do things. Um, if you guys are going somewhere where you're gonna see art or you're gonna see like things that you can play with or things like that or things that like look decent or look nice, something inspirational or whatever. Looks like everything's gonna be fine. I just think it's you worrying. That's the card I have here is you worrying about certain things. Just you worrying about whether or not it's gonna work, the consistency of how you're gonna be on the weekend, things like that. But I got joyful cards and happy cards and party cards and you know, like having a good time. Yeah. Oh, okay, cool. Well, if you're meeting people, then maybe one of the people you meet is gonna be kind of off, or they might not show up, or because it could be like a woman that you meet or you're gonna meet up with, and she might feel like a little, I don't know, she might not want to do certain things, and she's like, okay, you guys go ahead, you do what you got to do. I'm gonna go somewhere else, or I'm gonna do something or whatever. Could be that, but it just could be you worrying. That's all. But if it isn't you, then it could be somebody else that's like not gonna be as reliable, or that person might, feel a little inconsistent or something. They might not be with you every single day. But otherwise, that I got all good energy and good cards here. All good things. Three of Cups alone is like three people having fun. So you and your three kids, having fun, resolving things, compromising, having fun, you know. And I got the holiday card here. Fun, eating, feasting, pleasure, joy, happiness, laughter, things like that. So yeah, it looks good. Looks like you'll have a good weekend. I'm glad to hear that for the kids' sake. You're welcome, Monique. Just try to be positive and be like, not worrisome. That's all. It'll help. Just know that everything's going to be okay. Don't worry at all. That's the best advice I can give you from looking at the cards. Just stay positive. I try to be. I'm only the best, man. Things happen. Thank God I don't hear the wind no more. Oh my God. Finally, the wind's like gone. Yeah, this hat is really nice. It matches a lot of my stuff that I have. Crazy enough. And my hats are nice. I love my hats. I haven't bought any recently because I have too many, man. I gotta like chill out on the hats. Yeah, this one's nice actually. This one's really nice. You see like the thing, like the pattern and stuff. Actually looks pretty cool. It's like this what do you call this? Corduroy or whatever. And then you got like the thing. This looks like some wicker basket shit. It's pretty cool. This hat was actually on sale for like 27 bucks. It wasn't that bad. I was shocked. That's why I bought it. I was like, yeah, that shit matches some of my stuff. That's nice. It's not a hat I would normally buy, but it's cool. It matches my shit, so it's good. I want to buy some more stuff, but I need to hold off a bit. I'm waiting for my inheritance money to come. It should be here any day now, hopefully. So once I get my inheritance money, I'll splurge on some things for myself, treat myself for a Christmas present. But first things first, I'm gonna fix up my mom's house before Christmas and hook up my mom with whatever she needs. That's the first thing. Yeah, it's nice. I like it. I think I've worn it like 3 or 4 times now. I wear it with a different outfit. It looks nice. Yeah, I got it for cheap. It was on sale. I don't really buy expensive ass hats. I wait till shit goes on sale and then I buy it. I'm not like gonna. The most expensive hat I have is probably 100 bucks, and I don't even use it. I stashed it away. It's actually inside of a cover. It's like a championship team hat. I said I'm not gonna wear it. I wore it once and then that's it. I tucked it away. I think it was like 100 bucks I spent on it. That's probably the most expensive hat. But the average hat is like 35 bucks. Something like that. Depends on. Sometimes you can get hats for real cheap, like 20 bucks, 25. Oh, depends. But I'm gonna take a chill on hats right now and clothes. I have too much clothes, too much hats, too much sneakers. And then now I need to focus on my DJ stuff. I need to get a new laptop, some nice DJ equipment, and I need to get some more music, some equipment to go live in, spend about, some money on that, and then fix up my mom's house so she could be safe. I need to work on my generator over the winter, make sure the generator's up to par for next season. Spend your money wisely. So I don't need no more hats right now. I'll take a chill. I got hats I haven't even used yet, so I can, when I feel like buying a new one, I'll just go put on a hat that still has a sticker on it. And I don't need no more clothes either. I could open up a goddamn store. Before the year is out, I need to focus on my DJ stuff, which is my main priority, so I can get that up and running. Last night I had a lot of fun. A few people came in there that I know. Getting more comfortable playing music now. I just need to get the right equipment, and I'll be happy as shit. And I gotta do some work. Put in that work, Marky. Marky's gotta put in the work. Before Christmas, I gotta do a lot of things. Yeah, it was good to see you in there, Paris. I'm glad you stopped by. You and Marley were in there. It was pretty fun having you guys. My nephew was in there as well. Some other people were in there I don't know. They were just probably watching or whatever. But yeah, I enjoy it a lot. I actually do miss it now that I've been doing it. My friends like my friends like got excited because I told them that I probably would never play music again because like I'm done with it. But last night my sister went to a party and a couple people came up to her and said, "Hey, where's your brother, man? He should be out here playing music, man. These guys suck." And my sister's like, "My brother's playing online now. He doesn't want to play out in the public anymore. He wants to play online." He goes, "Oh yeah, I gotta get the link and I'll come see him." I was like, "Yeah, not yet. Just wait. When I'm official, I'll come out official. I need to get some better equipment, and I'm still playing CDs, so I need to get rid of the CD shit and transfer everything over to a laptop because everybody uses laptops now. So I need to get up with the times and I need to learn how to use it properly. And then once I get used to it, then I'm gonna be like on there every single night for sure. Just like I'm on here every day, I'm gonna be DJing every day because you can actually make money on there too. So if I can make money on here and on DJing every day, then I'll be happy as shit. I'll be actually making money doing things I actually enjoy and love and don't have to work hard physically. But I can still work, do my maintenance business too. So I have three different things to do, just like how I was when I was young. When I was like 19, I had a full-time job. I DJ'd part-time. And what else did I do? I DJ'd full-time. Oh, and I went to the army. That's right. I had three incomes back then. I was making money off the army too. That was crazy. And now I feel like I'm doing the same thing at this age. I'm doing three different things, which is good though. It keeps me busy. Keeps me happy, and I get to do the things I love. Hey Maria, how you doing? Vessels, I'm good. Just talking about life and shit as usual. How was your holiday? But Paris, I'm not gonna be on my phone when I DJ next time. I got access to the computer. Like you have see I have Mac computers, and to go on a Mac on TikTok it's difficult. You have to get all this bullshit. But if you go on a Windows computer, which I have over there, my older one, I actually applied to have the TikTok go through the PC. So I got accepted today. So now I can take that computer, put it inside the in the workshop, and I can go live on my computer so I don't have to go on my phone. And the screen's bigger. I can read the chat properly. I don't have to look at my phone and squint to look at it. And everything's it's gonna be bigger. So it's gonna be nice. I got to do it on now. I get to do it on the now I get to do it on the PC and control it with a mouse and see a big screen. So I got accepted to do it today. So I applied for it and I got it. So which is nothing serious, whatever. I'm just glad that I can do it on the computer now. So now when I get my laptop, I can run the laptop just to play music, and then I can have the other monitor to do all the stuff. I got it. I got a camera too somewhere. I have to go fish it out and get it. Yeah. Well, us Aquarians, we have Pluto in our chart for the next 20 years, and it's already transforming my life already without me even trying. You're good in love with Walton, but my lawyer and ex-husband are stupid and don't trust them. You see the ex. Oh, that's good. Glad the holiday has been nice. You're cooking and watching TV with family. That's nice, Maria. Chill out and enjoy your holiday. Don't worry about your ex-husband and the stupid lawyer. They can't get you. Yeah, yeah, yeah. I know. Aquarius people. You know how we are. I do DJ Monique on TikTok. I won't do it on here because this channel is just for this. I don't want to mix it up. So anybody who wants to see me DJ, you gotta go on TikTok. Same name, Marky Mark. You'll see it. There's a picture of me on there with my dog. So yeah, I'm on there. If you guys want to see me DJ every now and then. Like I said, I'm gonna try and do it every single day. I've got a lot of good links to music. When my friend comes back from away, he's gonna hook me up with some more new music that I missed out on. There's about 10 years of music that I missed, and I need to catch up with not all of it, because not all of it's good, but there's a few, music that I need out of the last 10 years that I stopped. Because I've pretty much been stopped for like 10 years. I gave it up, but I didn't keep collecting music. So I would say like in 2014, I pretty much stopped collecting music. I stopped DJing. I just didn't want anything, to do with it anymore. I got rid of that part of my life. It was a burden to me. It was bad. Being on top when I left was good. That was the only good thing is I pretty much accomplished everything I needed to accomplish. And then I was playing music to the younger generation, which didn't really, you know, care too much about the foundation music and the good music out there. And the older people were just, going their separate ways like I was. So now a lot of my same age DJ friends are all on TikTok DJing. So they all told me, hey, you got to come over here, bro. Everybody's over here. And I'm like, all right, cool. I'll come over here too. One of my favorite women DJs from Germany, she's on TikTok and I watch her all the time. She's really good and she plays all the music that I like. So I watch her and I'm going to, once I get myself sorted out, I'm going to actually collab with her if she wants to and see if she wants to like do like a duo DJ party thing one time. So I can show her what's going on. I'm older than her, so I'm sure she would love to hang out with her elders so I can show her a thing or two. I'm planning on doing a lot of good things before the year is out. So that way, one thing about what we should do, in my opinion, is we should always start now, like November, and start the ball rolling before we go into the new year. That's what I think we should do as people when we start a project or we want to bring a project into fruition. But that's just me. You know, you can start anytime. It doesn't matter. But I've got a habit of starting at the end of the year so I can go into the new year already ready, you know? So that's why I've been doing a lot of work lately with my DJing stuff. So that way, by the time January comes, I'm going to be on top of my game again. I'll be back in action 100%, where I don't feel like I have to catch up anymore. Because right now, I still feel like I got to play catch up. And I don't like that feeling. I mean, I'm still good at what I do, obviously. I haven't lost the talent of playing music. And I know what type of music I can play and I know what I have. It's just I have to transfer into a digital DJ now, which I'm not really fond of doing. I like to use things that, works for me, the old way. But now everything's digital. You got to get a laptop and, a decent system, a controller. You got to get all this bullshit just to like have. You got to get a stand so that way you can DJ like this, and then on the stand it's got like the laptop. So it's like it's a pain in the ass. So I have to learn how to get myself into that, that system, which is not bad. I can handle it. It's just a matter of paying attention. Maria, thanks for the donation, and I'll answer your question. Hey, Sony, how you doing? I hope I'm saying your name right, Sony. Peace and blessings to you too. Hope your holiday is good if you're having a holiday today. Hey, Lucky, how you doing? All right, so Maria, you said a general for you and Walter. All right, all right, Maria, let's check. Maria, as far as like your lawyer and you like worried about him, there's nothing wrong. He's fine. I actually got the lawyer card here. Businessman, lawyer, king of cups. He's upright. That means he's not trying to trick you or do anything. What it is your damn ass, and you are always worried about everything and worried that everyone's gonna damn well do something. I could tell you the damn truth a million times on here, and you still will be worrying about what I'm telling you. So don't worry, woman. Everything's fine. Okay? Whatever happened in the past, whatever's happening with the kids, everything's gonna be fine. Okay? It's you. You're suspicious of him. You're suspicious that things are not gonna go the way it goes. You fear. You're not trustworthy. You're not trusting these people. But try not to be like that. Try to understand that your lawyer's got to do his job and he's got to do it right. And you just focus on what he's telling you, do what's got to be done, and you should be fine. Okay? I see you reversed here. So you're the one who's worrying too much, but he's definitely doing his job. You can trust him. All right? So don't worry. Everything on that aspect is fine. Okay? Stop worrying. I told you already a million times that nothing's going to come out of this. You worry too much and you keep bringing it up. The more you bring it up, the worse it's going to be for your mentality. And I told you already. We've discussed this a million times. I'm a lawyer on Tuesdays, okay? And as a lawyer on Tuesdays, I already told you that a man can't take no kids from no woman if he ain't put in no work and he's been absent and he ain't doing shit. The only thing he's obligated to do by law is to pay fucking child support. That's it. Okay? That's what he has to do. All right? Yes, Sonny, yes. You can super chat, yeah. Sure. It's $5 per question, yes. He was trying to trick you to claim the kids and the taxes. No. Kids don't pay taxes. So that ain't gonna happen. He's gotta pay because he's the daddy. He's gotta pink up. As far as I know, kids don't pay tax. Well, you don't pay tax for your kids, I doubt it. At least not here you do. But I don't know how it is where you live, but you don't have, you're like, oh, yeah, I mean, oh, I see what you mean. Claiming taxes for the kids, yeah. Claiming the kids in the taxes. Yeah, that don't work, yeah. Oh, yeah, okay, now I got you. He wanted to put them in his taxes. Oh, no. It don't work that way because he's already paying child support. So that's all included. Exactly. So that's fine. Yeah, I told you already. You worry too much about what that guy says. Don't listen to him. I already told you a million times, and I'll tell you a million and one times, right? You have to understand that whatever he does is never going to amount to anything. Because, first of all, like I told you, they had to go find him because he was running, right? Running from you and your kids. So that right there is a no-no. Then he didn't show up to court, right? So that's a no-no right there. So he's losing every day. And by you worrying, you're worrying for absolutely nothing. And stop worrying about what he says. He says things to make you, like, to trick you or to make you feel a certain way. And whatever he says doesn't matter. I've been through this shit already. You can say whatever you want. The law has to abide by you have to abide by the law, and the law dictate to you what the fuck's going on. He could say whatever he wants, but he's not above the law. But you just, you want to be a pain in the ass and worrisome. Stop worrying. Told you he can't do nothing to you or the kids. He has no rights, nothing. He's fucked. Right, see what Monique said? I get to claim the kids now because I got the job. See? So you have a job, he doesn't. So you get to claim the kids. You see what I mean? Yeah. And by the way, for you and Walter, I got the Two of Cups, right? I was too busy explaining everything else, but I got the Two of Cups, and that is love, friendship, relationship, togetherness, happiness, love, sex, the coochie together, boom, bam, good. Okay? So you don't have to worry about that part either. Everything is lovely. Okay? So please stop worrying and don't be a pain in the ass. Enjoy your holiday. You're awesome too, Maria. Just remember you're a great mother. Okay? Understand that. Great mothers get what they need and what they want. It's a fact of life. Okay? All right, Marilyn. Thank you for the super chat. You said checking in. What is the current status of it? You're welcome, Maria. Yes. Just remember who the best uncle in the world is. You all wish you had an uncle like me. And don't act like you do. I'm ain't talking shit. Congrats, Monique. I'm glad you got your job. And I'm glad you're good. That's good. I'm proud of you. If you are a good mother to your children, every single time God's going to be a good father to you. And God will give you the strength to deal with your children. Trust me when I tell you. God told me himself. He didn't, but he kind of whispered in my ear that that's the case to tell you guys. All right, let me see what's going on, Marilyn. I actually have beautiful moms in here. I have a lot of moms in here that are really good. I've never had a shit mother in here saying shitty things about their children or anything like that. All right, so Marilyn, I would say that your aunt still feels uh she feels worthless. She feels like people don't trust her now. She feels that, inconsistent. She feels like her lies have caught up with her. Um she sees a lot of I got inconsistency here twice. So maybe her story isn't consistent. Maybe she tells one person this, another person that. And if you've heard multiple stories from people, Marilyn, that she's told, and it's been different stories, then that's the inconsistency that she puts out there. So she's putting out inconsistency and making people know that she's lying, you know, and lying a lot. So her lies are catching up to her, and the inconsistency of her lies are catching up. She feels very unstable. She feels like that nothing's going her way. She's trying to come up with some new plan to make life better for her, but she's hiding behind herself, and she's hiding behind closed doors to make sure no one sees or hears or knows what she's doing. She's very uncertain about what effort she's gonna put in out there. She's trying to feel like confident and be more perseverant, have more perseverance to do the right things. Like she's trying to act like you know um she's the one who's telling the truth, or she's the reliable one, she's the trustworthy one. But people on the outside looking in and have listened to her know that she's the one who's that way. And she knows that you're telling the truth because you show up here as the page of wands, which is somebody who's younger than her and more consistent, more reliable, has good intentions, a person who is trusted, faithful, loyal. So looks like she knows that she fucked up, and she knows that, you are telling the truth, and she's getting caught up in her lies. So to answer your question, I would say her actions is going to be nothing, and her intentions are, to stay clear of you because she fucked up. So I don't know if that makes sense to you, but that's what I get. I get inconsistency a lot here. So whatever story she's putting out is not the same story to certain people. She might tell three people the same shit and might tell other three people something totally different. So there's an inconsistency towards you, an intent of inconsistency, and just a feeling of like, now what? You know, makes sense? Good. I'm glad. Okay, Sony, you said, will BD try to reconcile with me in the near future? All right, let me see. Now, when you say near future, I'm going to check from now until December 31st. All right? That's the near future. Because when we start going into next year, then I have to, ask about next year. So we'll do that though. We'll check. Might not be Baby Daddy. Might be Baron Davis or Bobby Dodo or Big Daddy. Might be Barbie's dude or Bill Durham or Big D. All right, let me stop. All right. Well, I get a yes, to be honest. I get that this person will try to reconcile with you between now and the end of the year. Their desire and determination is to make a better choice to attain the goal, but they think that you don't want them back. So if this is the case, right? So I see two scenarios here. You choose which one it is, right? So I think this person wants you back, but you are very reluctant on taking them back. But they want to reconcile with you, but they think that you don't want them back. And if you do take them back, they have to put in a lot of work. They got to show love, they got to be smart, they got to show determination, desire. They got to like say what they do and do what they say. They have to come about things in a new way. They have to like find a new way to approach the old problems that they caused. So they know because I get you as the Empress reversed. So that's a woman that's like, you ain't giving me anxiety no damn more. You ain't showing me no action. You ain't making me wanna, not concentrate on my life and try and ruin my shit. You ain't gonna try and take everything that I've given you. You ain't gonna keep taking what's mine and taking from me and leeching off of me and shit like that. Vice versa or whatever. You know, but this you might delay the process, or you are delaying the process of reconciliation because you know what you want. But this person is willing to give it to you, right? And I see them doing it, and I see them coming to you in a better way in the next 2 weeks and the next 2 months, which is now to the end of the year. So I do see you guys reconciling, but I see you still reversed. Like you're gonna be like, I know what this fucker's about, but if they come correct, then I'll deal with them. But I'm gonna keep them on, on a tight leash over here and make sure they better do the right thing, or else I'm gonna kick them to the curb again until they come correct and better and better. But from what I see, from now to the end of the year, and possibly in the next 2 weeks, this person can really try to reconcile with you and show you a better way and show you that they really seriously want to be together. But like I said, you are in control of what happens. So if you want them back, remember, they're going to come back correct. They're going to come back the right way, but you have to lay down the boundaries. You have to make sure you tell them. You have to be the empress because right now you're reversed because you don't know what the hell you want to do, right? You might be like, up in the air about how you feel or if this person is going to like really do what you want or what you need. So in order to be the empress upright and be your full self, you basically got to like, say, "Hey, when you come back in my life, then you have to understand one thing. You got to approach all these issues that you made and you created with me and you better come in a new way, you got to come a different way so this shit don't happen again." And if they agree and they show you, then obviously you become happier and less anxiety and less delays and less progress, with whatever that happened before. But I do see this person does love you and care about you. They just need to understand you. They need to like, form a union and understand that, in order to, start better, it has to be in a new way. There has to be new shit happening. It can't be the same old way all the time. So I feel like this person knows also that the best choice for them is to shut the hell up and do what you want because they won't be nothing without you. That's a possibility. And I'm just throwing that out there because I feel like that's the case by looking at the cards. I could be wrong. But I think that this person knows that the smartest choice that they can make for themselves, not for you, but for themselves, is to be with you because without you, they're not going to be that great. It's going to be worse for them. So I think that the best choice that they're going to make is to reconcile and to come clean and say, "Hey, I'm better off with Sunny, or whatever. I can't remember what your name is, but yeah, Sony. I hope I'm saying your name right. But yeah, Sunny. Okay, cool. My bad. Sunny, this person, their choice is to be with you, and I think they would, and I think they will, and I have a feeling they will, and they know that without you, they're fucked. So that could be the truth. And if that's the truth, then they know, but they just gotta, get hit over the head, maybe. Not by you, but by reality. See that, Barbie? It was a big D. How the cars gonna know I was waiting for that on Big D? See, that's just me. I like to change words and change abbreviations all the time. And the thing is, I don't really need those initials and things. I work off of, what the person's thinking and who they're thinking about. But, the BD is cool. I like, cracking jokes about it. Big Dizzle, you know, Big Daddy, Beautiful D. Oh, Lord. Well, we know what they say. So yeah, what they say, uh, I say a lot of things, but if it's too big, then you got to get a pen and you got to write. You got to draw a line on how much you want. You know, if it's too big, you can always draw a line where you want me to stop. That's what they say. Big D's come with consequences, but it's always good if you got a big D, fellas. If you're listening, always take a pen with you. Okay. So if she says, "What the hell am I gonna do with that?" and you say, "All right, look, I got 7 here. I'll give you 3.5." No, no, it's okay. Give me 4. Okay, I'll give you 4. And then some women would take the pen. I don't give a shit about that. Look, I want the whole 7. That's what they say. Mhm. Draw a line if you can't handle it, and throw the pen away if you can handle it. That's the situation with big D's. I'll never forget the day that my friend said that to me. Fuck, we were laughing. I used to joke about that all the time. I used to have some crazy women in here at one point, and we used to always talk about sexual things. And some people couldn't handle it and left, and some people just had too much fun. I told them that joke one day, and they were laughing, and they started using the joke. And I used to tell them, take the marker with you or the pen. And then one girl goes, I don't want that damn pen. I want the whole thing. So we were all laughing in here and stuff. We had good times back then. Funny shit. It wasn't nothing severely dirty or disgusting. It wasn't that X-rated, but it's funny shit. But some people, they're kind of, conservative. They don't want to talk about those things. Well, the 9 and the 12, you know, you don't really need a pen for that. You need a pen for those who can't handle the 7. Now, when it's 9 and 12, you got your hands for that. So if you're putting 2 hands on it, you're getting double trouble, pretty much. You know. Yeah, we have adult fun. If you can put 2 hands on it, then you're double trouble. That's pretty much what it is. That's the 9 to 12. You know. It's no longer a pen mark, it's hands. You know. You gotta hold it. Now, we used to talk so much shit in here. It was so fun. And I used to do readings for all the signs. And will you get the D? So a lot of girls would come in here, all the single ladies would come in here and be like, "Mark, I ain't got no D. I need to get some D. What is the reading for Virgo?" And I'll be like, Virgo's next. Let's see if you're gonna get some D. So then if the reading came out where there was no D involved, they would get so mad. They were like, "Damn it, you said we ain't getting no D." I said, "Well, you can always get D, but it's up to you. You can go spread your legs tonight. I don't care." So I used to joke around with them, talk shit to everybody. This is like about 5 years ago. I've been on here just over 6 years, and it's when I first came on here, the first year and the second year, it was wild and crazy in here. You know, yeah, it might be trash D, or sometimes I would have all these sayings that I had back then. It was so many of them. You know, I used to talk about all that sizes and shapes and all sorts of funny ass shit. So it was funny, man. It was fun. We used to have so much fun. I actually did readings on it and sexual cards, and then I used to go on Instagram at late night. I can't go on Instagram no more because you have to have a certain amount of followers now. But back in the day when it was open, anybody can go live. I been on there real late nights, and I used to have like a little private bunch of people that came in there. It was all women. All of them used to talk shit. We all used to talk about all the sexual shit, and I used to pull sex cards. And but now, like it's all the way these platforms are. You can't really do what you want now. You get in trouble. You get strikes, and it's annoying. No, I can't do it no more. I can't really do all that type of stuff no more. You get in trouble. That's the fucked up thing. Because the last time I pulled a sex card, I got in trouble. So I can't do it no more. And Instagram, you can't do it either because you need a certain amount of followers and then you get in trouble over there. So the good old days, we were allowed to do those crazy things, but now, it's just too, private, stupid ass shit. So it's annoying. You know, it's all good though. It's the good old days. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Yeah, they ruined everything. Can't even be free and say what you want and do what you want anymore. That's why I gotta watch myself on here sometimes, People always trying to get me a strike and get me in trouble. So yeah, I don't do it anymore because if I do, I'm gonna get in trouble. So, and I'm monetized now, so it's even worse. They're gonna make sure I don't do any stupid shit. So yeah, I can talk shit like this and stuff, but you know, sorry. All right, Monique, you said, can I get a reading on the intentions of the Aquarius that wants my attention? Mm, well, I would say that this person, their intentions isn't that great. I wouldn't say they're actually genuine. I think they're more of a shit talker. Somebody who's like, someone who's like a person who deliberately says things to get attention, and a person who deliberately like, says things and might be exaggerating or excessive with their ideas and their thoughts and their words. They have a feeling that you don't want nothing to do with them, or you're not interested. Um, they think that they wouldn't be able to like get with you because you're not open to them or whatever, or you're not open enough to them for their liking. So I would say that this person like is someone who's thoughtless, careless. They're not really about that life. They might talk the big game or talk shit or be flirty or say certain things to make you feel that way, but their true intentions is not to be with you in any type of like, relationship, long term type of, great, wonderful life. Because they come up reversed here as a person who's like a dog. They exaggerate, they talk shit, they deliberately say stupid shit and think stupid things. Hey Tanya, how you doing? I'm good, thanks. So to answer your question, I would say that this Aquarius may want your attention, but their intentions are not genuine. No, I'm not getting genuine nothing here. I'm getting that they're going through a cycle right now where they just want to see whoever that they can get and whoever they can like talk to, they'll be satisfied with that. They want a new beginning. They want to like be with somebody new or be with somebody that is open to have something with them, but not nothing serious though. So don't let them fool you, is what I would say. All right. I think this person deliberately wants to try to make you seem like they're interested and they want you, but really they're just talking to hear themselves. I don't get nothing good with that, to be honest. That's another bullshitter. I always get like, I kind of get that they think that you already know and you're not really going to give them attention. And they're not going to like beg for your attention. They're not going to like go out of their way to like try and get you to like them or something. Like they're going to be like, yeah, if she wants it, she can come get it. Or if she, acts like she wants to give me some, then fine, I'll take it, but I'm not giving her more than that. Like I don't see them putting effort into you. Can't believe how early it is. Tanya, you went live, and Marley's live. You guys all went live. Didn't even wait for me. All right, I see how it is. I wanted to catch both of your lives. You guys went live, and I went live. I see how it is. All right, I see. I see how it is. All right, I see how it is. I just looked at my phone and it showed me the notifications. It's all good. I don't care anybody. Everybody can do whatever they want. It's all good. I've been on here for like over an hour, and I'm probably gonna come back tonight. I'm gonna go watch the basketball game in an hour. I'll probably go chill with everybody. I'm gonna go over there and talk shit. Watch. I started wearing these. Oh, shut up, stupid ads. You're talking about they're over there, so are you. See, look, Lucky over there. Thank God you're over there aggravating them and not me. I'm gonna talk shit like. No, no, I'm not leaving. I'm just coming over here talking shit. My friend Marty's live. I'm talking shit to her now. See, everybody's coming over here. You from Brooklyn, New York? I'm from Bermuda. Red, Red Nevis. All right, everybody's coming over here. Everybody's gonna come over here. I'm trying to get out of here, and they're going over. They're coming over here. Yeah, we have a good community over here, Sonny. Everybody's cool. Okay, Marilyn. Cool, no problem. Hey, Tanya. Hey, Goodman. How you doing, bro? Hey, Marty. Yeah, see, just like that. All my pain in the ass is a scam here. I've been on here for like an hour and 6 minutes. I've been over here bullshitting, talking shit. See, Tanya went live. She was showing everybody all her goodies. I didn't even get to see it. Now I gotta rewatch. And Marley goes live. They be bullshitting. I wanted to go enjoy their lives. Meanwhile, they said, fuck this, I'm going live and then I'm going Marcus. Oh yeah, you're my pain in the ass troll, yes. You had a couple trolls? Oh, okay. Oh shit. Oh, you mean on your live? Yeah. Well, you gotta put it on you gotta put it on subscribers mode. If you put it on subscribers mode, you don't have to worry about that. Oh, okay. All right, Marilyn, thanks for the super chat. You said, what are the current thoughts and intentions of? Well, what I'm getting is this person, I would say this person is very confused and lonely and distracted, and they have some mental shit going on in their minds and in their brains or brain. I see this a lot of inconsistency. I don't see them contacting you or like talking to you anytime soon. I think that they're trying to approach like this situation in a different way or try to do something to like make things better. But every time they do, it ends up being worse than what it already is. As far as them like repaying your money, I don't know. I don't think so. I don't see them doing that. I see them trying to, but I don't see them like actually doing it. Like they're just worried about themselves, to be honest. It's like they did what they did to you, and now they think that you're pissed at them. So their thoughts are Marilyn's pissed at me because I did her wrong, and I owe her money, and I don't know what to say, and I don't know what to do, so I'm not gonna do nothing and stay away. So they think that you're super mad at them and you won't be like you might do something to them, you know? I mean, it says that he might contact you from now to the end of the year. He might contact you, but he's going to tell you no good news. He's not going to tell you anything of any good news. He's going to tell you that he's been sick, he's had bad luck, he has no financial security, he's going through a transition, he's all messed up, you know. He might even tell you, look, I almost died because I was so sick, and that's why I haven't dealt with you. There's no way I can pay you back. Cry, bitch, moan, and make excuses. That's what I get with this person. But I do see them possibly contacting you to tell you all of these things. But I don't think they have a plan to repay you. I just see them possibly talking to you and making an excuse. That's about it. That's no bueno. That's why I have a card in my deck. It says, don't lend money if you want it back." And I made that card specifically for cases like that to make people understand that sometimes you'll never get shit back when you give it. It ain't never gonna come back. You know? So if you're the type of person that's gonna lend somebody money and you know that, yeah, I'm not gonna get it back, fuck it, I don't care, then that's different. But if you want it back or you're lending it, you want it back, sometimes it'll never happen. And sometimes you actually think that the person has a heart and a soul and will give it back, but 9 out of 10 times, people ain't giving that shit back. That's why they're asking for it in the first place. My brother's like that. My brother owes pure people money, and he doesn't care. Thanks, Goodman. I appreciate it, bro. Hope you had a good holiday. You're welcome, Marilyn. Hopefully, that situation gets better. But I know it's difficult to help people and not get, you know. I think he eventually will, Marilyn. The cards say that he eventually will call you. He eventually will talk to you, text you, or call you, or talk to you. He eventually will, but it's gonna be on his time, his terms. So I do see communication eventually this year, by the end of the year. So from now, today, until tomorrow, the next day, or from now until December 31st, I do see it actually happen. But it's gonna be on his time when he feels like. But when my advice to you and you have people like that, you just let them call when they want to. Let it be on their conscience forever. Or let it be on their conscience as long as they call to make an excuse or to make a payment or to tell you how they're doing or whatever. I used to do that shit all the time. I used to lend people money and, feel sorry for people. Next thing you know, there's people still owe me money. That's why I don't lend money ever again. You know, I actually lent. A friend of mine came to come see me to borrow a jackhammer from me, and then he said, "Look, I'll buy it from you." And I was like, "Well," I told him how much I want for it, and he said on Friday he was gonna give me the money, and today is Tuesday, and I ain't got nothing, not even a phone call, nothing at all. But if I were to call him right now and say, "Yo, where the fuck's my money for the jackhammer?" He'd be like, yeah, I'm saying, I'll give you the money tomorrow, man. I just totally forgot, man. I've been so busy, and all these bullshit excuses. And that's why people like him, I don't like to give anything to unless you got the money. Even though he's my friend and I know he ain't really going nowhere, I know I'll still get my money no matter what. Or I'll just get my jackhammer back because I know where he lives, and I'll just go and get it. Because if he ain't paid for it, it still belongs to me. So, people like sometimes we put it on ourselves because if we didn't lend the money and we didn't feel sorry for that person or we didn't do it, then we wouldn't have to be worrying about it. That's why you should never do it at all. And I still ain't learned my lesson either because I'm trying to help him out. But at the same time, I don't really give a shit like, about the actual jackhammer itself because I'm not using it. That's why I'm selling it because I don't do that type of work anymore where I need a jackhammer. So it's benefiting him. But I should have said, no, I'm sorry, bro. When you give me the money, then you can have the jackhammer. And maybe he would have went down the hill, went to the bank machine and got the money because he really wanted it that bad. But it's just life. It's shitty, you know. But it's all good. Exactly, Sonny. I ain't got nothing. That's what I do with a lot of people. I'm like, look, I ain't got no money. I got bills to pay, bro. Go away. Well, Marilyn, that's sad that people do that, because I had this same issue with a friend of mine recently. So over the weekend, I'm dealing with this DJ guy that I'm getting music from, and I'm paying him to get me some music. And all I want is communication. That's it. All you gotta do is say yes, no, hey, bro, yeah, man, or hey, bro, this is the situation. My bad. So I texted him. I was like, yo, bro, what's the deal with this situation? Just checking in. I'm not aggravating you, just checking. A couple days are going by. I ain't heard from him. So then I see him on WhatsApp. He looks at my text and never responded. So another 2 days go by, and I'm saying, yeah, I'm starting to like boil up now. I might, send a nasty message or something. And I said, nah, Mark, just hold on. You never know what somebody's going through in life. But it's no excuse not to, just text, If you're looking at it, then why you just can't go, hey, sorry, bro. Give me a second. I'll talk to you when I'm free. I would have been, okay, cool. Why are you going to look at this shit? Tell me you looked at it and then disrespect me by not talking back. But if I do it, you're going to fucking outright call me because I'm obligated to call you, but you're not obligated to, text me back or talk to me. So that shit pisses me off when I see it. So then the next day, he posts this thing in the chat. And I was like, oh, yo, bro, any word on that shit that I was, asking you about for the past 5 days? Oh, yeah, bro, my bad. Yeah, I really didn't have nothing to report, but it looks like they're going to do it on the 10th, which was yesterday, right? So I was like, oh, okay, cool, bro, no problem. And by the way, look, the other thing that I have to do on this day, let me know how much it's gonna be or how much I gotta pay or what's the deal if I can get the person or whatever. Same thing. Looked at it, no response. And then you wonder why? Like, I don't want to deal with certain people. And the sad part is you're getting money, you're getting paid. I'm doing everything I have to do on my side. And I'm like, the fuck? People, yeah. Oh, no problem, Monique. You can go back and watch it. It's cool. Just let me know if Marilyn, don't feel dumb for giving him the money. At the end of the day, Marilyn, it shouldn't be on your conscience. It should be on his. And at the end of the day, you did it out of the goodness of your heart. You tried to help somebody, but they disrespected you. At the end of the day, just know that you did what was right in your mind. You know, don't look at yourself. Don't be hard on yourself. Just learn from it. Just don't do it no more. That's all. Because when you lend people money, it's always gonna be a problem. You know what I'm saying? It's always a big risk. So the best thing is don't lend money and keep it all for yourself. You earned it, fuck 'em. Just learn from the lesson. That's all. Goodman, you said Marky, is it background music? No, 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 no. It's not background music. No, it's actually like DJ artists, like in reggae artists. They put out like all these songs, and sometimes you can't get a certain song, and I like, I pay him to like check to try to get the song from the artist for me. So when I do DJing, I can get jingles from these big artists, these reggae artists, so they can like. So I pay him like, some money to get jingles from all these like reggae guys. So sometimes like he just aggravates me because he puts it on the list, and then I'll say, okay, I want that guy. I'll send you the money. So I do it, and then it takes like a couple days, and then sometimes it's like right away. So I guess I'm kind of like, I just want to know like why is it you do it to me one time you get it right away, and the next time it takes forever and you don't even tell me the whole system or the deal. So when I pay for something, I want to know like when I'm gonna get it or how long it's gonna take. Don't just like take it and then just tell me afterwards. Like fuck, man. Come on, just communicate properly. I don't understand why it's so hard to communicate. And it's so easy to communicate now. All you gotta do is go like this. Look, tick, 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 boom. Send. Or press the button. Yo, bro. Yeah, I see you gave me the money. The guy you want, yeah, I'm gonna get him. Don't worry, bro. I'm got everything under control. It might take a day or two or more. I'll keep if I have any new information, I'll tell you. Click. While you're taking a shit in the bathroom, you can do it. There's no excuse. You always have time to communicate. When a commercial comes on during a show you're watching, fucking do it. Yo, bro, what's up? Yeah. Fuck, man. Then you wonder why people get pissed when they don't get communication. So I totally get it. Yeah, exactly. Exactly, Sonny. What's up, Dan? You got a shower banished and did her hair dye yesterday. She looking nice. Oh, good. That's good, Dan. Make sure you put a sign on her that's not available. Okay? She'll never know. Just put it on her back. She'll be like, Dan, why is that? Daniel, why is everybody looking at me? I don't know, mama. I have no idea. Oh, they're looking at me. Are you making faces? No, no, mama. Meanwhile, there's a sign on the back says not available. She's not for you. She's for me. We went out and looked at friends in there. Yeah, you told me how'd it go. It's stuff from Costco. People didn't pay. There you go. So you get on half price. All you gotta do is pay the difference and take it. That's a good deal. Go for it, Dan. Treat yourself. You're welcome, Monique. Hope it made sense. Sonny, you like reggae and dancehall? Yeah, I'm a reggae and dancehall fan, and I'm also a reggae and dancehall DJ. I play nothing but reggae and dancehall music. So yeah, you saw a cheap lazy boy for under 500. That's not bad. Oh, nice, West Indies. Cool. I like people from the West Indies. I know a few people here in Bermuda that's from the West Indies. Actually, my neighbor, I think he's from West Indies. He married a Bermudian chick here. I think he's from the West Indies. I'm almost sure he is. He sounds Jamaican, but he's not. He ain't got that hardcore like Jamaican, but he sounds like it. You know, West Indies people sound like that. I think he's from Barbados or something like that. I can't remember where he's from. I gotta ask him again. I forgot. You listen to everything? Yeah, man. Who's your favorite reggae artist? Let me see if you're bullshit. How many teasers? He was looking for a rocking chair and sit on the prior knees out to the new Beanie Man? Uh, the fake dancehall king? Come on, man. I like Beanie. Beanie's nice. Goodman said Bob Marley. Bob, do you know Bob Marley's born? I am born on the same day as Bob Marley, February 6th. Me and Bob got the same birthday. That's how everybody remembers my birthday. Every time people say, "Oh shit, it's Bob Marley's birthday." I hear with the Bob Marley on the radio. It's Mark's birthday too. Shit. No, I always remember Mark's birthday because it's the same day as Bob. Yeah. Bob Marley is obviously my favorite of all time, but I'm a big Sizzler fan. I love Sizzler a lot. Sizzler is probably my favorite reggae artist by far. But if I were to go in order, I would go Bob Marley, Garnet Silk, Sizzler, Vibes Cartel. Those are probably my top four. That's my top four favorites of all time. Those are the guys I love the most and listen to the most, pretty much. I like a few other guys here and there, but those are my favorite. Marty says, everybody asks you always if I'm named after Bar Marty. They want to know if your mom and dad got high as fuck at the ranch and made you and called you Marley because they were high. That's probably why. I know a few I know a few people named Marley, like women, not guys, but women. I know three women named Marley. You and two girls here in Bermuda that are named Marley. Marley's birthday is Thursday, guys. Marley's going big 4-0. She's finally gonna reach the 40 class. I just read what you said, Marley. You said your kids gave you your birthday presents. Oh, that's nice. They gave it to you too damn early. It's not your damn birthday yet. You were still in the belly when you were in November 11th. Shit. Come on now. They been spoiling you before. They must be giving you more on your actual birthday. Are you gonna get a birthday cake? You better. Dan. Dan says, don't you want to hug children that remember your addiction? Oh, you're going to mama's tomorrow to get cake. Oh, nice. That's nice. Say hi to mama for me. Tell her Marky said hello. She be like, oh, Lord. Hopefully he didn't say anything. Tell her, nah, I'm good. Tell her Milton loves her. Yeah, my best friend's birthday was on the 8th. He's a Scorpio. One of I have two best friends, but here in Bermuda, my cousin and my friend. His birthday was on the 8th. He goes, I'm a year older, but I don't feel older. I said, well, that's good though, bro. If you don't feel older, then that's a good thing. He goes, yeah, bro, I don't feel older, but I know I'm older. I said, well, you're 4 years younger than me. You're good. Well, to be honest, Marley, in my 40th year, right, was the year I changed my entire life. So it was a big number for me. When I went 40, that summer, I changed my entire life. And I changed it for the good. So sometimes those big number changes is good. So if you want to change your life for the better, why not do it at 40? I did. When I reached 40, I was like, yep, fuck this shit. It's time to change my damn life. Yeah, if you feel that way, then that's good. Yeah. Sometimes 40 is like a milestone where, you're going to change your life. Welcome to the land of gray hair. Yeah. Tell me about it. When I want to get rid of mine on my face, I just shave it off. But in a week, it comes back though. It's all good. Marty says I already got some gray hairs. Sonny's 45. I'm 48. Going 49. Obviously, duh. Uh, Dan, and I think Barbie's the oldest. Barbie, if you're here, you're the eldest. Barbie's granny. Grandma Barbie is it might be in the house. She's the eldest here. You gotta respect Grandma Barbie. Okay? She's the one that keeps me intact, keeps me understanding that to respect my elders. Dan, he just cracked 60. So, he's all right. He's still young. We have everyone in here for different ages, you know. We have a lot of different age groups in here. We got 30s, 40s, 50s, 60s, 70s. We got a little bit of everybody. Yeah, she might get that flip flop on me. Or the wooden spoon. See, Barbie came through. She says, I'm washing dishes. Don't annoy me. Grandma Barbie. She's the top. She's the top of the top. Don't fuck around with Barbie, okay? I mean, we're only as old as we want to be, right? Because, you are as old as you feel, as old as you look. A lot of people are old and don't look old. Um, you know, some people think I'm not 48. Some people think I am. You know, who cares? I don't give a shit what they think anyway. Age is just a number. Well, I gotta watch how I say that, but you know what I mean. Yeah, Barbie's 35 again. She said, "Fuck this." She came out of the time machine. She came out of the time machine and said, "Look, I'm 35. I ain't got the time to be listening to nobody talk about my age." That's right. Ah, it's crazy. Age is crazy. When I went to the cemetery today to visit my dad, and I ended up going to visit my grandma as well. And if she was living today, she would be 105. And she died at 94. And she died 11 years ago. And I looked at her plaque and her, her date of birth, and I knew when she was born, but I forgot when she passed away. It was 2014. And then I was like, holy shit, it's been 11 years already. And I never knew that my grandma's uh, grave was there. I knew it was there, but I didn't know where it was. So my mom showed me where it was, and I found it. And it was the little plaque there. It had her name and everything on it. So I was like, okay, cool. Finally get to see where my grandma's buried. I feel like an idiot not knowing, where she is. So found that out today. And she's in the same cemetery as my dad and her husband, which is my grandfather. I couldn't find my grandfather. My grandfather's there too, but I don't know where he is. I gotta find him because he died 50 years ago. He died before I was born. So I gotta call the church and see where he is because all of the things are labeled, like they got a number on them. So I gotta find out what number he's in, and I might even make him a little plaque. So we'll see. Hopefully, you know, I can do that for my grandpa if he doesn't already have one. I don't know. My uncle, he's a dumbass. He probably don't even know. So I was thinking about calling him and asking him if he knows, but he's so dumb. It'd be like asking an operator that doesn't know how to operate a phone. So I might as well just call the church and find out. See, that's crazy though. After all these years, but getting back to the age is just a number. What do you want? Huh? What do you want? Let me guess. You want water, but there's none in there. My pain in the ass dog is up. I'm gonna go give her some water. Give me a second. Yes, pain in the ass. You want water? Yes, I know you do. I'm gonna hook a damn hose up to your mouth with a sensor. Don't give me no sighs and no. I don't want to hear it. Drink your water and shut your mouth. Damn nuisance. She's been a good girl today. Not. Your grandfather been at 103. Holy shit. That's a lot. I thought it was. When I went to that cemetery today, it was weird because before I went there a month ago for my dad's funeral, the most recent time I've been to that place was 32 years ago. That is so insanely crazy when you think about it. I mean, it's not the early cemetery in Bermuda, right? But I haven't been to that particular one in 32 years, and it looks way different than it does now. And my mom and I were like confirming on how it was back in the day, and it's crazy how things have like changed so much. What's the matter? You want to go outside? Give me a second, guys. I gotta take this damn dog outside to pee. Hold on. Dan, entertain everybody. Pain in the ass. Let's go. You know you're dumb. You know you're a dumb dog. Your brain's in your head somewhere, but I don't know if you can find it. You're a real dopey dog. You know that? You're lucky I like you. If not, I would have threw you away and gave you up for adoption. Go lay down. No, no, no. Go lay down. Go. I said go lay down. You're not gonna come over here and then you're gonna be slipping trying to get up. You don't need no more water. Okay? What I say? You're going to a water bowl with no water, and I'm not giving you no more. You do not need no more water. You're doing perfectly fine. You're not gonna die. What I say? Go lay down. Don't lay down on the damn tile. Goes in one ear and comes out the other. Uh, I don't know. Maybe it's stuck. Stupid ass thing. All I did was go outside and take the dog for a pee, and it just like completely, like just zapped. I don't know what the hell happened. Some whack ass shit. All I did was go outside, take the dog to go pee, came back, and it was frozen. I'm like, who the hell touched shit in here? Yeah, it's all right. Yeah, Mercury and microwave. There you go. That's that retrograde for you. Always acting crazy. Because Dan said, I guess we have 5 lurkers. And then I looked up at the clock in the corner here and it was stuck. And I was like, oh, no wonder no one's talking. Always some. Yeah, it does. It definitely does, Sonny. It definitely does. It's so annoying. And it's gonna be all month too. Right up until the 29th. So you might as well say all month. It just started like 2 days ago, I think, but it's definitely been all month because it's been acting up all week. All last week's been retrograde. This week, Yep, it's all of November, retrograde November. So hold off on buying electronic Christmas presents before December. Nah, I'm just teasing. I don't believe in all that shit. You buy shit, you could buy shit whenever, no retrograde or not, and it can be a lemon. I've had it happen plenty of times. I've done that myth plenty of times. It's gonna happen, it's gonna happen. Hmm. It's always some bullshit, as usual. Your sister wants a pancake grill for her daycare. Yeah, I mean, you can always buy it. It doesn't. Um, the signs that are gonna get affected by the retrograde is Virgo, Gemini, Sagittarius, and Scorpio. Those are the four signs that get affected by the retrograde the most. So if your sister's one of those signs, I wouldn't get her the pancake thing yet. But you're a Leo, so if you buy it, it should be fine. So yeah, it might be. She's a Pisces. Okay, well she's good then. You ain't gotta worry about it. You could buy it for her. I'm waiting for this Black Friday sales. That's what I'm waiting for. I need to get myself a nice laptop for a good price, so I can put all my DJ stuff on it. Yeah, get me a nice Mac. Get me a nice Mac for a good price, so I can do my DJ stuff. Get a nice Black Friday sale. It's coming up. Probably gonna be this Friday or the next Friday. I know it's coming up, that's for sure. Then you got Cyber Monday. So sometimes it's not good to get shit on Black Friday because Cyber Monday ends up being even cheaper. It's like they trick you. And be like, yay, Black Friday. Next thing you know, Cyber Monday, 40% off. You mofos, you got me. I should have waited. That happened to me one year, where I bought a flat screen TV for like $600. It was like a 60 on a Black Friday sale, and then on the Monday they had it for like, I think it was like 500 and something. I think it was like 529. So I could have saved $70 if I waited 3 more days. So yeah, anyway, it's all good. Yeah, I don't like the retrograde either. I hope so, Tanya, but a whole month of retrograde. I mean, the retrograde technically is from the 10th to the 29th. So that's 19 days, right? So that is a short retrograde. But what people don't take into consideration is the before and after effect. So it ends up being like the whole month. And like I said, it only affects certain signs and certain, you know, parts of your life. Sometimes it can affect just your electronics. Sometimes it can affect just your car. Sometimes it can affect your life. You can get sick and shit like that. So it's a pain in the ass. It definitely has affected electronics. I tell you that for me, it always does. Like my phone will go on a blink. Just now, I had to refresh this. Yeah, no communication with my DJ friend acting crazy. And there's always some bullshit. It's always to do with communication, um, electronics, and some people say it's not good to sign contracts or buy electronic stuff. But I don't really believe in all that stuff. But I believe what I witnessed, which is during a retrograde, most likely your electronic shit will act up. And that's exactly what's been happening. So yeah, some laptops are like 3 grand, yeah. If you get like, upgrades, or you get like a certain amount of storage. Like there's sometimes like they'll have like a Mac, like for instance Mac. You can get the Mac like 15-inch Pro. And then if you add this, and this, it ends up being like 3 grand. Hey Lynn, how you doing, sweetheart? You good? So like that's the thing. You can get a basic laptop that will cost you maybe 1,900. And then you add like more storage, more memory, more of this, a sleek finish, black, gray, silver, this type of gigabytes or whatever, you know. So you end up paying like 3 grand if you want the fully loaded laptop on crack. So yeah. So that's why like those things cost that much. Which I don't need none of that shit, you know. You can always have external hard drives. Came off the side. Yeah, maybe. Then you said I'm being nosy, so I'd like a general. Okay, cool, no problem. That's what you want. I'm at your service. I can tell you right now, in general, you should get a plane ticket and go on vacation to a nice, beautiful island called Bermuda, and you're going to see a gentleman there, and he's going to take you on a tour and take you all over the sightseeing places. You have a great time. You can have a few drinks, do some shopping, you know. Yeah, I heard about that, Dan. That's crazy. And then you decided to say, fuck it, I'm not going. You're most poor? Oh, come on. Okay, I got your donation, Lynn. Thanks. And you want a general. Let's see what we get. All right, we're gonna have to get a GoFundMe. We're gonna have to get a GoFundMe for Lynn. For Lynn, okay? Because she wants to come to Bermuda on vacation. So I'm gonna have to get a GoFundMe. Everybody like, hell no. A GoFundMe for me to go to Bermuda. I'm going first. They were like, go fund your ass. What about me? You better add my name to that GoFundMe. I'm going to Bermuda too, damn it. All right, Danny. I know you won't. You're not going before me. It's all right, guys. One day when I become a millionaire, I'll pay for all your tickets. I'll bring you all here, all inclusive, all paid for, and you'll have me making lobster. One day, guys. One day. All right. This is for. Okay. All right, Miss Lynn. What I get here in general, which is probably for the next 30 days, which I usually do. It looks like you're waiting. If you are waiting for communication, a letter, an email, message, text, phone call. If you're waiting for any of these to come, you should be getting that very soon. And when you get this, you're going to be kind of happy in one way and not happy in another. So it's a 50-50 type of feeling. It's something that you might not want, you might want, and then you have to think about it. You might not have no solution to the present difficulties that you deal with. You might have to declare to yourself, hey, look, I did get this, but I don't know if I want it now, or now that I know I have this, or I have to deal with this, is this going to be something that will end my problems, or is this my destiny? Is this my fate? Is this just something that's going to cause a problem or be the end of a problem? So there's going to be some form of communication that you're going to receive where you're going to be like, huh, how am I going to handle this matter? Is it going to bring me enjoyment? Is it going to be, make me feel good, bad? You're going to have to make this choice. But the overall outcome is if you take this as a spiritual prosperity combination between that and material and financial altogether, then it can actually work. But in order to get what you want, you might have to go around in a circle and figure out how you're going to do it. It might not be, uh, it might not solve the present difficulties that you're dealing with now, but the outcome, the long run, can be something that it's like almost like this is going to be handed to you, and it's going to be like, hey, you see this? This is what you can have. But you're going to have to go all the way around like this in order to get it. And it might be difficult, but it's something that you can do if you think you can handle it. So it's almost like a challenge coming your way. And if you stick with it, it'll be a great outcome. It'll be something that you probably ain't expected, but it's unexpected, but it ends up being good. But like I said, it might not be a present thing to deal that will solve all your issues now, because you might be the type of person that, oh, great, this is what I want. And then when you start doing it, you're like, oh shit, but what about this and what about that? And you're like, well, I guess I'll get to it when I get to it, or I guess I'll deal with it when I deal with it. It's like you getting to a certain point and saying, okay, well, you know what? Fuck it. I'm gonna keep going because I know at the end of the tunnel, I know I'm gonna see that light. And when I get it, I know that it's gonna be handed to me in the way that I want it. It's gonna give me everything all together. So, and the reason I say this is because you got the Ace of Pentacles at the very end. And the Ace of Pentacles is that hand of God giving you what you want. He's going to give you that pentacle and say, this is what you worked hard for. This is what you want. Don't you want financial security? Don't you want that spiritual prosperity? Don't you want material things? Don't you want to like feel that you have some value? Don't you want things to be more perfect, better, you know? So that's the last card. That's the outcome of what this can be. But leading up to it might be like a pain in the ass, but it'll be worth it in the end. Hey Fiona, how you doing? Right. So The way I look at the Ace of Pentacles at the end of a reading is if you put in the work, you'll get everything handed to you. Like it'll be handed to you in a way where you can handle it. But that's how it is. It's never going to be, perfect. You know what I'm saying? And I think that that's one of the biggest problems in people's minds is nobody wants to go through the bullshit to get to the end. And nobody really like feels like, I want it now. Like I shouldn't have to deal with this. I shouldn't have to like go through this cuz I already did. And why is it always got to be difficult for me and not nobody else? So the Ace of Pentacles is not for you to compare. It's already in the making. It's God's hand saying, here, it's right here. But you just got to do a little bit more. The present isn't going to be solved right now. The future's still spinning. But once you get there, here you go. This is what you want, Lynn. Here. So in the next 30 days, something great can happen where you're going to be like, shit, this is what I wanted. This is what I need. So now, if I really want this Ace of Pentacles, this gift from God that I've always wanted, then I really have to like make sure that I can't focus on the present, you know? But I know that if I stick with this, if something good can come out of it. Even if this situation, you already know that that's how it works. But you're like, do I really want to like fucking deal with this shit again? Do I really want to go through this? Do I really want to wait another month or two to get what I want for fuck's sake? Why is it never easy? It's never gonna be easy. And even when you get it, it might not be as easy as you think, but at least it's something that you need. Not even want, need. Because the Ace of Pentacles is something that you need. We all want that, but you actually got what you need. But the cycle to get there is going to be difficult. Not bad. It's not going to be like, oh my God, you got to jump through fire hoops, hoops of fire. And that's not what I see. Because I see like you getting information that makes you happy. And then you're like, do I really want to do this? I know if I do it, I know what the reward is. So why not? Fuck it. Let's do it. To hell with it. So it's good. It just might take a little bit longer to get what you want, what you need, I would say. I always look at the Ace of Pentacles as something that we need because it's coming right here. It's right here. You need this. You need this Ace of Pentacles. But are you going to do it? You know? So in the next 30 days, you might get this opportunity or this thing that happens. So yeah, I would say because it's pentacles, I would say it's work. So I would say it has to do with work because I don't even see people there. It's just you, what you are, It's your channel, it's your world, your life, your cards. So if it's work, then it might be a work related situation that you've always wanted. And you know you're gonna get that Ace of Pentacles at the end. But right now it might not feel like a reality, but in the future it will be. And the Ace of Pentacles to me is 30 days. It means a month. One is ace, right? 1 month. So from now until December, December might be the month where you say, hey, this year ended off great. I got exactly the job opportunity or the work activity I wanted, and it worked out perfect. Yeah, because I got the Six of Swords reversed, which means nothing's coming in right now. There's no present solution to the difficulties. But, it can, get better. You're gonna take a little bit more time. So I would say hang in there because you're gonna get a message, shortly that will say, "Hey, we're ready for you now. Are you ready?" So my advice to you by looking at the cards is to go for it. As soon as you get that call, go. Make it happen. Get off your ass and make it happen. That's what I say. Get off your ass and make it happen. Yeah, you'll be fine. I feel like you'll get it. And it'll if you work at it every day, you'll get it. From what I see in the cards, I feel like you will. I can't guarantee anything, but from what I see, the outcome is going to be good. And if you have a positive mindset, then that energy, that good energy will stay there. If you have a doubtful energy, then it's going to stay that way too. So the more positive you are, the more it will reflect on the energy towards you. And if that don't work, something else will. That's how you always gotta never think that things are guaranteed. Just always think that there's a positive, confident expectation that things are gonna happen. Patience. That's what it boils down to. You'll be fine. You're a good person, so you'll get good things. Good things are gonna happen to good people. You just gotta remain good. You're welcome, Lynn. No problem. I got good news today too. Just about an hour ago, the lady called. My cousin called from Canada and said the lawyers have the final certificate for the inheritance money, so we should be getting it any day now. The final certificate's in. Now it's just a matter of them distributing the money to everybody. And I'm like, thank God. Fucking hell, this shit's taking forever. It's so fucking annoying. And I don't really care about like the money like that. I'm not a broke ass mofo, but I just want some of the people that's on the list, right, to get that money so they can shut the fuck up, you know? Cause it's so annoying, you know? If I was a broke ass mofo, like, I'll be like begging for that money every day. But like, there's some people on that list, because there's 12 of us, and half of the people on that list are broke. And all they've been doing is talking about that money. I can't wait till I get this money. It's gonna be good for me. I need it. It's not a lot of money, but at least it's something for me. I'm like, God, shut the fuck up. Oh my God, I can't wait till people get that money so they can shut up. And I'm the one who says, as soon as I get that money, I'm gonna go help my mom. You know? Like fuck, I hate that shit, man. Everybody's talking about what they're gonna spend the money on. And the first thing I say is I'm gonna help my mom because if it wasn't for my mom's sister leaving me the money, I wouldn't have it. So I'm gonna go help my mom. Fuck. I'm gonna go make sure that she's straight, you know? I'm gonna make sure her house is good. I'm gonna pay for things. I'm gonna pay for her bills and make sure she's okay. I'm gonna use that money to help my mom. I ain't no broke ass mofo. I make my own money. But thank you, auntie and uncle, for putting me on your will. I appreciate you, you know? But I just want the broke ass people to get it so they can leave everybody alone and shut up. It's not, I mean, they're going to spend that money real fast. It's not like it's a lot of money, but it's a decent amount. And it's enough to like buy a car with. Let's put it that way. So that's what my brother's going to use the money for to buy a brand new car. because he needs one because he's a broke ass mofo. And then my other cousins, they're all broke and they needed to like, pay for shit and debts and shit. And some people that are getting it got money and don't even need it. But like I'm just happy that we're getting it, yes, and I can help with the money. But I'm just happier for the broke ones to finally get it so they can shut up, because I'm so sick and tired of hearing them. When is this money coming? Oh my god. I get so tired of hearing that shit. So I'm like, thank God, some good news. Damn it, man. You know? And it's coming right before Christmas, so that's great. Thank God. Like, hurry up already. Sick and tired of hearing it, man. I can't stand broke people because all they do is talk about money all day, and it's so annoying. And I know sometimes people are broke not by choice, and I know bad things happen, right? But for these people, they don't even deserve that money. I wish my auntie and uncle never left it to them. Not because of me getting more, but even if they left me out of the will, I could care less. I got my own fucking money. I don't need nobody else's shit. But thank you, and I'm gonna use that money to help your sister, which is my mother. And my mom needs help now anyway, because my dad's not here anymore. So it came at the perfect time so I can help my mom. So I can help her pay the bills and her live comfortable, so she can keep her money in her account and I can use the inheritance money to help her. And me and my sister are going to do that. We're going to help my mom pay her bills and, do everything. My mom's not broke or nothing like that, but, we want to make, reassure her that, she's going to be okay now. She'll be fine. We got her. Yeah, I have to, man. My dad died a month ago, so my mom has no husband. My dad's gone, and he paid the bills. And his pension and shit, and barely paid for anything. And now with this money, I can help my mom. Be safer. Because I don't need the money, even though I'm gonna obviously use it for some things and treat myself. Hell yeah, but I'm a grown man. I got my own money, my own bills to pay. But I'm gonna help my mom for crying out loud. Fuck. Tanya, yeah. Well, Marley said not this month and maybe December I was gonna get it. So it might be. Yeah. Yeah. But I'll tell you one thing, no psychic has been right about the time frame of that. You know why? Because people change. People can change the time frames, like the lawyers, the people, the banks, the next process. But apparently the last certificate came in today and they're gonna start distributing the money. So I should get an email any day now saying what bank account I want to put it in and all that bullshit. So hopefully it comes and hopefully I don't really give a shit whose prediction is right or who is not. I just want the damn shit to hurry up so I don't have to listen to it no more. But yeah, I've gotten the past 2 years I've been getting sometimes I'll just ask a psychic friend to check and they'll be like saying something and it won't happen and I'm like, yeah, don't worry about it, it's cool, my predictions ain't happen on it either because it's out of our control. See, when you have something, when you predict something that other people have control over, it's very difficult to like make that time frame prediction. But you never know, it's the 11th of November and it still might take 3 weeks for it to get here and then the prediction will be perfect because it'll be December. And that's what I asked Marley, I think, a couple days ago. We checked it. And she said, no, I don't think November, but it could be December for sure. So, hey, even if it isn't, it's all good. Because About 3 months ago, I predicted November. And then in the beginning of November, on the 1st of November, I rechecked and it says it wasn't going to be this month and that it was going to be in January. So I could be wrong too. See? But the first prediction was probably might be right. But then when I rechecked, it gave me a different answer. So it's really a pain in the ass to predict time frame things, inheritances, contracts, things like that. It's difficult to predict those type of things. But hey, whoever's right is all good. It was meant for me to know. Yeah, it's all good, Sonny. Thanks. You know, it was difficult going to the cemetery today, but it was okay. I didn't really mind it too much. But found out where my granny was and visit my dad's grave there. Took my mom and my sister and we went for a bit. But I don't really care about cemetery shit too much because I believe in spirit and spirit's not there. They're everywhere with us. So to me, I have a different outlook on going to a cemetery. It's like kind of pointless. But I understand people, that's the way they do things because they're not a medium like me. So when you're a medium, you don't really, do all that type of shit. You just deal with them yourself. You don't have to go anywhere. They come to you. Yeah, exactly. I feel like I always, want to do the right thing, you know, and I feel like I do majority of the time. I'm not perfect, obviously. Don't want to be, and I probably won't be ever, and that's okay. But I'm gonna try my best to do everything I can for the people I love and care about. So that's all that matters to me is I go to bed with no conscience, with a clean conscience. I would say. Yeah, exactly. They come to me. Sound good. Yeah, exactly. That's all that matters. That's all that matters. As long as you take care of yourself, and that's what I explain to everybody on here. If you take care of yourself and do what's right for you, be selfish for you in a good, selfish way. Treat yourself. Don't worry about nobody else. Don't try and take care of nobody else but yourself first. And then you can have the power to take care of everyone else. And that's the point I just made. When I get my inheritance money, I can use that to help my mom because I know that my other siblings probably won't run to do that. But I will because I know for sure, positively sure, I know now for sure that when you die, you do not take anything with you. Because when my dad died a month ago, he didn't take his house, his car, his wallet, his cell phone, everything's still there. So I know now for sure with my own eyes that he didn't take one damn thing. You know why? He doesn't have to. Because he visits his home. He goes home every night as a spirit and sleeps in his bed with his wife. He sees me every day, sees all of us every day. No problem. That's why take it if you come to it every day? Capiche? Think about that for a minute. Because that's exactly what's going to happen to you if you don't go to hell. So make sure you stay out of hell, okay? And be good. On that note, I'm going to get out of here. I need a break. I've been on here for like 2.5 hours. So I'm going to take a break and I'll be back later on. All right, guys? I'm going to take a break and I'll be back. It's 9:23 here, so it's still early. I'll be back in like maybe 2 hours or so. I'll come back and have a nightcap with everybody. I might be back. I should be back. I feel good though. So my headache's gone. I feel good. Sonny, it was good talking to you. Thanks for being here. You're always welcome here. And I hope to see you again. All right, guys, I'll see you in about 2 hours or so. I'll be back.